Presenting a methadone lesson. What is methadone? Other than a drug. Let's go further into detail. Methadone is basically an opioid medication. This helps patients who are addicted to other opioid drugs, such as heroin, with withdrawals later on. Some of the street names include Fizzies, Dolly's, Wafer, Juice, Meth, and Chocolate Chip Cookies. Methadone can be taken in as a white crystal powder, as a liquid, and can be injected through the arm. Although the drug is supposed to help treat addictions to other drugs, it has been proven that those who take methadone could start a higher tolerance to methadone itself. Doses of methadone. Your initial therapeutic dose of methadone can range from 15 to 20 milligrams once a day. After that, it ranges from 20 to 120 milligrams. However, the amount that can lead to abuse of methadone ranges from 5 to 15 milligrams recreationally. As for addicts, 30 to 120 milligrams of methadone can be used 1 to 2 times per day. Lastly, the lethal range of methadone use could be 5 to 15 milligrams for those who are opioid naive, meaning those who do not receive opioids on a daily basis. As for individuals who do receive opioid drugs on a daily basis, 200 milligrams could be used, but it could lead to overdose. What's the history behind methadone? A large pharmaceutical company in Germany called IG Farben first created the drug in the time of World War II. It was said that the drug was used by Hitler in an attempt to help his ruling of other countries and was used as painkillers for soldiers. Later on, around the 1960s, the drug became used as a treatment to opioid drug withdrawals. What are the side effects and benefits of using methadone? Most people don't realize that methadone is a treatment, not a cure, which is why it still has its withdrawals and benefits. Some of the common side effects of using methadone includes nausea, diarrhea, dry mouth, anxiety, restlessness, loss of appetite, and constipation. As for the long-term effects of methadone, it is very similar to heroin. Heart problems and sensory difficulties can be affected by opiates. Memory loss, learning difficulties, nerves, and neurotransmitters can be part of the long-term effects of methadone. The list goes on and on. As for the benefits of using methadone, well, research shows that methadone is the best method to treat an opioid addicts. Secondly, the cost of methadone has gone significantly down, which brings the attention of those who are seeking for this treatment.
The heroin epidemic is growing and becoming more severe, and that's due to a number of reasons. Heroin is becoming more potent, increasing purity, cost has actually gone down, availability has gone significantly up, and part of the increased availability is due to the decrease in social stigma related to heroin use.
Why do people use methadone? Obviously, we do have different reasons, so here are some of the following patients that share their stories.
I used to forget. I didn't want to feel pain. I used to belong.
One day, I was trying to buy some Coke because I used to freebase, and the guy didn't have none. And so instead, he told me, he said, well, why don't you try this instead? He said, this is better. And me, the knucklehead, I just, always, anything that will get you off or get me high is what I did,
My life was that because I got in so much trouble, I couldn't really get a job, and that was very painful for me. Even when I tried, I was getting turned down, so whenever I got frustrated, the first thing I would do was pacify myself, and that was the way I would pacify myself, was to get high.
But what we find is for folks who use opiates in a chronic and enduring manner, they start using opiates for other reasons.
It takes them out of the withdrawal, so they're constantly looking for it, just not to feel the sickness and the withdrawals.
Can methadone affect mental illness? Yes. Being on methadone can very well affect the mental mind. It has been shown in research that methadone patients can often suffer with these different personality disorders that can lead to anything more. According to Methadone Abuse Help, loss of self-esteem, antisocial tendencies, paranoia, and neuroticism are some of the many personality changes that can happen while being on methadone. All of these can lead to depression or some sort of mental disorder. Here are some important facts you might need to know about methadone. Methadone can help a mother deliver a baby with little odds. However, the withdrawals of methadone can affect the fetus and can increase the rate of miscarriage. Methadone is highly addictive, almost as addictive as heroin. Overdose while on methadone is very common since users will not notice the limit of using methadone, and that can lead to death. How you can get help. Need help on getting over your methadone addiction? Here are a few amazing helplines that you can call, as well as some websites to fill your knowledge about your use of the drug. Methadone and Abuse Help, The Good Drugs Guide, Addictions Treatment Helplines Canada. This has been a presentation about methadone. Thank you for watching.